Good morning, everyone. This is your author friend, L.A. Jefferson. I'm kind of going to give this a stab again at doing my vlog and just bring you into my everyday life as an author, as a widow, as a soon-to-be empty nester. Summertime, this is a wonderful summer day. Actually, even though summertime officially is on the calendar, I believe June 20th. But this particular weekend, we're having some summertime weather here in Michigan. And, I'm breaking a cardinal rule in the land of suburban living. I am sitting on my front porch. And they do this all day in the city. And I am what you call a true bred city girl, Like they say, you can move the girl out of the city, but you cannot move the city out of the girl. But I feel like that I've always been the type of person to defy the stereotypes of people who live in the city. I'm the same person, who I was when I lived on one of the rougher streets in the city, 7 Mile, West 7 Mile in Detroit. I will remember my late husband, when he and I met, he was very surprised to know that I lived in the city and to know that I was living on 7 Mile and Evergreen. If you know the area, then you'll know what I'm talking about. But, I'm like, to me, I don't fall into the stereotypes, the things that they say about certain neighborhoods. I believe that there's good and bad in every neighborhood. And even living in the suburbs, I do not think for 1 minute that I am so much safer in the suburbs than I was when I was living in the city of Detroit. But one thing about, that I have gathered from since I have been a resident of a suburb is that people don't sit on their front porches. Like I've walked around my neighborhood, and if I see people outside, they may be doing something to their yard. They may be cutting grass or planting flowers. But if they're chilling, they're sitting, on the decks in the back of the house, or, on patios in the back of the house. But I have this really nice porch, and it's very, it's pretty expansive. I mean, the steps aren't really huge or anything, but I like to come and sit on a porch. I'm not trying to hide out from anybody. I don't mind, people seeing me. In fact, when sitting on my porch introduced me to, or brought the attention of one of my high school classmates that lives in my neighborhood. I wouldn't have known that, if I was sitting in the back of my house, so now I know that I have a close neighbor or a friend, nearby. And, I'm like, I like sitting, and I kind of live on a busy street. There's some construction going on right now, but it's not high traffic. And I like to sit there and, see the cars go by. And I live across the street from this park. I like to look over there. In the summertime, it's full of activity. It's like every single weekend, there's some type of a gathering over there. And they're never too loud, where they are disruptive, to what I'm doing at home. So sometimes I've come out and they had the music going, and I sat out on my porch and enjoyed the music, So today I came out after doing some writing this morning, and I just decided to sit on the porch. I have a wonderful shaded area, so even though it's 90 degrees outside, I'm shaded, so it's good. I've got my dog out here somewhere. She done ran in the back of the house. Honey, I hope she didn't go anywhere. She's usually pretty good with not sneaking off, but okay, there she is. There's Honey. That's my baby. So yeah, I always, compliment her. She's a big dog. I usually keep her tied to a leash in the back of the house, but when I'm sitting outside, I always bring her with me. She enjoys the outdoors, even though she enjoys my company outdoors. So when she's by herself, she barks and she's ready to come in after she does her business. But sitting outside on the porch, it's just relaxing, And summertime is my favorite season of the year. I can't imagine anybody whose season it isn't, their favorite. But I guess some people don't like the heat. Most of us love it, especially here in the Midwest, where we only get a couple of months of this. So we kind of have to soak it up. Come on, honey. I'll go sit back on the porch. So yeah, I came out here to water my flowers, my little potted flowers. And then I have this one over here in the back. I think that flower is supposed to be shaded, light sun. And yesterday I left it in the sun, so it kind of shriveled up a little bit. I hope I don't have to replace it, because that was like I think I paid $20 for that hanging plant. Don't want to have to replace it, but I will if I have to, because I am all about the pretty stuff. I love, the flowers. Trying to get my little flower space together. This is I know it looks kind of pitiful, but I'm having a battle, with the deer in my neighborhood. And so I have to spray the repellent on. So I planted these hostaces summer before last. And last summer, they just got messed up by the deer came and chewed them up. So I'm still waiting for them to become, what they are expected to be. So I'm determined this year to spray, the animal repellent on them and water them. I got a calendar reminder, so I make sure that I do this, because it's really easy to forget to water your flowers when you get all busy and stuff. But this is a just perfect summer day. This is Sunday, so on Sundays, me and my co-host, we record on Sundays. And so today, Honey, oh, she's going away. Sundays we record our podcast, and so today we're having on one of my co-authors of a book that I'm being published in, A Widow's Resilience. It's an anthology, and we're having a book launch June 19th. So I thought it would be a great idea to invite some of the authors on our podcast to talk about their journey and why they wanted to be a part of the anthology project, and do a little reading, do a little promotion for the book. So I'm happy about that. If you haven't checked it out, it's called Conversations Between Widows. It's on everywhere that you can get a podcast. It's there. And if you're interested in the book, A Widow's Resilience, it is for sale. That website is awidowsresilience.com. Book is available for sale if you live in Michigan. You may even consider coming to our book launch that's going to be at the historic Whitney Hotel June 19th. So I'll be in touch. Matter of fact, I'm going to be going live for that event. And I just ordered this gorgeous white dress for the event. So I'm really excited, because I was going to go to the mall today, but I said, let me check online, and I got a dress that's bad. So come on out, follow me on Instagram, author L.A. Jefferson, Facebook, LaSherman Jefferson, And I'll keep you posted on everything going on. Talk to you soon. Enjoy your beautiful summer day. Bye.